You want a prediction, do you? The year will be terrible. Parasites will rain from the sky. Go away now. You again, what do you want? My prediction was right? Thank you, God. Yeah, of course there are no parasites raining from the sky. It's a way of expressing you people as right. You don't understand poetry. Ugh. What? There's a virus? Shit. I shouldn't have been the pessimist after all. It'll be good, don't mind. Oh, you want me to make a prediction? That's good, nobody's actually in a while. You have a script? That's even better. Let's begin. You want me to read the script, right? It's just a radio thing. Yeah, I'll read. Oh, listen to my words, son. Your soul will be enlightened. Agnostics will be sure of the existence of God. What about the atheists, you say? They'll believe Jean-Paul Sartre solved their problems. Don't worry about them. But listen to me, son. God will bestow upon you such a fortune. He has never bestowed it upon any dumb... I'm sorry. I mean pure and fortunate soul. The fortune will rain upon you like a cloud splurges its raindrops in a quivering thicket. Perfect? Yeah. Damn, I should have been a voice actor. 2020, more than anything, was a very sad year. So many people that we knew, who were close to us, departed from this planet. It was as if the world had forgotten its own work schedule. That may seem very funny, but the chaos was no more orderly. It was real, nasty, messy chaos. See, I don't believe there is a collective good time or a collective bad time for everybody. There's just good time for you, bad time for somebody else. Bad time for you, good time for somebody else. See, that's how it is, I believe. But this time, it was a little different. Actually, no, more than a little different. I would like to look back at a simpler time. I wouldn't say good time or bad time, but at a time where the world at least knew its work schedule. Why the 2010s particularly, you may ask? Because that was a decade that was monumental to us kids who were born in the mid-2000s. There were so many things that happened. Our first high school day, our first teenager. There were many good and bad things that happened in this decade. It was a monumental decade. Let's look back at it. The first thing when I think about when I look back at the 2010s, the early 2010s, is the time when I came back from school and watched cartoons. I used to throw away all the things from school, pull the chair with my hands and sit near the TV and try to get transported into this magical, mystical world of animation. They were not reruns of the same cartoon again and again and again. There was something fresh every 30 minutes or every hour. The kind of cartoons they were back then, it was not just some Chota Beam or something like that. There were Karadi Tales, Amar Chitrakatha, Tripura, Sons of Ram, Shinchan, Dragon Ball, Yu-Gi-Oh, Doraemon, all kinds of good cartoons back then. I know a lot of them were not appropriate for a 5-year-old, but they were really good cartoons. They were not reruns of the same thing again and again and again and again. Early in the 2010s, I could read without any assistance, which meant I could pick up comic books and read a lot of them. And yes, I did pick up a lot and read a lot of them. Majority of the times it was either Amar Chitrakatha or Tinkle, but occasionally I used to pick up other comic books like Batman as well. It was also the ending era of DVD rental stores. I used to go to DVD rental stores almost every week with my father. There's streaming right now, but the DVD rental store kind of feeling was better. Of course, a lot of things about streaming are better. It's cheaper, it's cost effective and stuff, but that had a kind of different feeling. Sadly, all the DVD rental shops in India were closed between 2014 and 15. Very few remain now. Another thing I remember from the 2010s is the classrooms and how differently they were set up. Now of course there are offline classes, but they're so different. They're socially distanced, and a guy comes in every day to check the temperatures. We're all well sanitized, we wear masks, we sit on different chairs. It was a little different. I remember really wild stuff from elementary school. There were kids who inflicted violence upon themselves like criminals do, but it is kind of memorable now, even though it was a horrid experience back then. We would all sit on benches, chat while the teacher was teaching something boring, and listen to the chapter carefully when we were interested. It was all a little different from now. And of course, another important thing from the 2010s were the field trips or educational and excursion trips that we went to. We went to all kinds of places. We went to fantasy parks, we went to silk factories, diaries. It was a different kind of experience. It's a different experience altogether when you go with your friends or classmates. Unfortunately, until the virus subsides, there's no chance of going anywhere, even if there are offline classes. So I hope there's something good that happens very soon and we all get to live the normal lives that we have lived until 2020, of course. This video took you back to a simpler time. If you like this video, then hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you want to get notified as soon as we drop a video, then hit that bell icon. Until we meet the next time, ciao.